how I combat feeling horrible in the wintertime. You might relate, but I've had many winters where I have a hard time getting out of bed. My motivation is at its lowest ever. Everything feels hard, and then that just kind of snowballs and spirals into a really negative couple months. On top of that, there's the added stress of a bunch of maybe events and holidays and all the food and everything. So here's what I've been doing to really help me feel my best through the cold winter months. I first take vitamin D. So this is a supplement I'm taking year round now, but making sure that your vitamin D levels are adequate will be key. Next is I move my body. And I know it's hard because it's cold outside and you don't want to get your walk in, but I promise once you get into your walk a bit, it's really not bad at all. It's getting out the door that's the hardest part. On top of that, getting my usual resistance training in and anything else that I'm currently pursuing at that moment right now, it's going to be jiu-jitsu. Next, I manage what's in my house in terms of food. This for me has been a big thing where if I have a ton of ultra processed, hyper palatable foods in my house, I'm driven to want to eat them. It's natural. They're designed to make us want to overeat. And so when I can limit that in my space, that helps me a ton with staying consistent with more regular eating patterns, eating in a way that nourishes me and makes me feel my best. And then therefore, I don't feel like crap. I feel more like me, and I am aligning myself with how I want to fuel my body. Last thing that comes to mind for me is not isolating myself. Previously, in the winter times, I tend to, for some reason, go into like hibernation mode and not like socialize as much. And I've found that really being intentional with reaching out to people, with nurturing the relationships in my life, noticed my winters be a lot better having people I love in them. Right now is a great time to reprioritize taking care of yourself, your health, and really going into these colder months with a game plan and making sure you feel good throughout them and coming out of these kind of harder times.